Hello, everyone. This is Suzanne Knabe-Nicole from Police Science Doctor. Today with a broadcast of Police Science Snippets number 122. First of all, Police Science Doctor is an educational website for law enforcement around the world that tries to bring research findings in the fields of criminology, police science, investigative psychology, forensic psychology, intelligence, and all that stuff into the hands of the practitioner, because there is no real efficient direct link from the academics and the field of academia and all the research that is being produced by them to the actual frontline practitioners and those working in support functions. So that's what Police Science Doctor tries to do, to bring those two together. And one of the things that I do for this purpose is the Police Science Snippets. I go through lots of recently published journal articles and try to identify three nuggets of golden nuggets of information, basically, that I think could somehow be useful to you and your role. Of course, this will vary according to what your role is. There might not be something for you every week, but every week I do bring three of those to you. I email them to everyone who's on the free Police Science Doctor email list, so you get the snippet and the link to the original research in that email. In order to get onto that free email list, no obligations, you can cancel anytime. Just Google Police Science, go to Police Science Doctor and enter your details into the form that pops up or that you can find at the bottom of each page. And then I also go online every Tuesday and talk a little bit about these snippets and what they might mean and how they could be used. So hopefully there'll be something for you at some point. If not today, in the future or in the past, because if you get onto the email list, you also get the password to access the read page on the Police Science Doctor website, and you have 122 PDFs now with 3 snippets each. So just go through and see what is relevant to what you're doing. The first snippet for this week is about gender differences in police graduation. So we're talking about those who are studying and training to become police officers. There are different rates, it seems, of females that graduate compared to males that graduate. It says here, lower police training graduation rates for females can be explained in part by the stress environment of police training, as female trainees are more likely to respond to a less combative adult model of learning. While stress resilience in policing is essential, a focus on stress overemphasizes police aggressiveness. Now, this is something that in the UK, at least, we very actively try not to do. We practice policing by consent, and we'd be more likely to train de-escalation techniques rather than, simulate lots of stressful situations, I hope. Another factor is the low female to male ratio in police training. Higher proportions of females actually increase graduation rates of both genders, both females and males. Longer training programs also reduce female graduation rates due to the higher levels of caregiving responsibilities. On the other hand, higher instructors' level of education and the police organization's affiliation with academic institutions increase female graduation rates. So there are a few things that are making it less likely that more females are going to pass, and there are a few things that can be done that do make it more likely for females to pass. The second snippet is about guilt by association. So this study looks at the effect of one youth's arrest on their social network. It has been found that a friend's arrest increases a youth's own risk of arrest over the next year, even if ties with the arrested person have been cut. Police arrests are harmful for the youth's social network. Now, we've known for a long time that incarceration of adults and youth is very, very harmful and increases reoffending. And I would always argue that only the most serious and dangerous offenders should actually be incarcerated. Everybody else should be dealt with in different ways. And there can be very constructive and cost-effective ways of doing so that actually reduce reoffending. But prison is not it. But this is actually talking about arrest. Now, if somebody has been up to something, they do need to be arrested. So I don't have any alternative to offer here, but I think it's very interesting that this has such a contagious effect. It doesn't say, I've only read through the abstract of this article. So there were controlling variables, but I don't know if what these circumstances were in which the youth was arrested. And the last and final snippet for this week is about urban tourism theft. The tourism demographic most likely to become a victim of theft in Barcelona, Spain, are young females at restaurants and bars in the summer. Now, knowing this kind of information can obviously be very helpful in then giving advice at airports and hotels and at restaurants to this most likely target. And it would also be interesting to see if this can be replicated in other tourism destinations, London, Paris, Milan, Rome. Or is this something specific to Barcelona? I would say it's probably quite generic, but obviously we need to confirm that with research. So these were the 3 snippets for today. A little bit of 3 snippets for today. It is quite late. It's always it's midnight in half an hour. I hope that you found something that could be of use to you. And I hope to see you again next week. Thank you very much. Bye-bye. Thank you for watching. I hope you found this content useful. You can get access to each episode's transcript with key learning points, timestamps, and references if you get yourself onto my mailing list. Just go to the main website on policesciencedoctor.com, and on the bottom of each page you will find a sign-up form for notifications of new content. Just enter your first name, your preferred email address, and the type of organization you work for. You will not get any spam. This is just for me to let you know about new content and for you to get access to all the transcripts.